Your Honor, in regards to this case, it is not about fear. It's not about PTSD. It is not about a misunderstanding over a patrol car. This case is about a night of escalating violence, not initiated by the law enforcement, but by the plaintiff. On February 12th, deputies of the Synergy County Sheriff's Office responded to reports of armed individuals holding each other at gunpoint. When they arrived, they encountered two elderly men armed with muskets in crowded public space. That alone required caution. What followed required decisive action. The evidence that we will provide today will show that Mr. Finn GurMe and Mr. Dixon Butts not only engaged in physical assault against a cadet, they discharged firearms outside of a business. They set fire to that business. They reloaded a musket in close proximity to deputies after being warned. They fired at Air One, a law enforcement helicopter. They fled from a lawful traffic stop. They discharged a fire gun towards pursuing officers. They set the captain of the Synergy County Sheriff's Office on fire. Those are not the actions of men seeking safety. Those are deliberate, escalating acts that place deputies and civilians in immediate danger. Deputy Rivera did not wake up that morning intending to use force. He responded to an armed individual actively reloading a firearm after prior violent behavior. He made a split-second decision consistent with his training and department policy to neutralize a perceived deadly threat. Cadet Graves was assaulted, knocked unconscious. Captain Kingston was set on fire. Deputies were fired upon from a moving vehicle. Air One was targeted from the ground. And now, after all of that, the plaintiff claims that he was the victim. The defense will present a testimony from supervisors, fellow deputies, and a military expert. You will hear about the proper use of force standards. You will hear what a PTSD episode is and what is not. You will hear about policy training and accountability.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'll show you what a PTSD is.
All right. Will the party of Mr. GurMe, would they like to call on their first witness?
Yes, Your Honor. I would like to call Staff Sergeant Finn GurMe to the stand, please.
You have my number?
Good job, honey. Just roll up there, honey, to the
Mr.
stand.
GurMe, if you
They're
wouldn't
gonna
mind just
ask
coming
you
right
a
up here
question.
to
Okay.
Sheriff Nasty. He'll get you sworn in.
Hello? Why are you gonna swear at me?
Don't worry, Mr. GurMe. I'm gonna keep it professional. Do you swear to tell the truth, whole truth, nothing but truth, so help you God?
Mr. Ira,
My
make sure
dog's
your
not
voice
here.
box is up.
I'll take that as a yes.
Okay.
You may roll right in front of the stand.
What did you say, dear?
I don't want
It's
to
not
make
handicap
I want to make
accessible,
sure
I'm
Ira's voice box is up.
That's a very good idea. I can't hear a lot of you. Speak up.
Okay, Mr. Leibowitz, go ahead and commence your questioning.
Staff Sergeant GurMe, retired.
They're not going to say
so
anything
on the
about me
night in
saying
question, you said that obviously you've served your time for these crimes. Is that correct? You admit
Yes, sir,
your
that's
fault?
true. That's
Okay,
7 in prison.
So what you're saying is that here we're not trying to determine your innocence, as you've already admitted to your crimes and you've already served your time. Is that right?
Yeah, it sounds about right.
Okay. So, the night in question, can you explain to me how Officer Rivera assaulted you?
Oh my God, it's painful. So, hold on, I gotta think.
Are you
Oh,
okay,
my back.
honey?
Matt Williams, he still works for the sheriff's office. He asked us to go help him for a robbery. So we went with him, we rode with him. And, these cop cars now, they have computers in their car. Crazy technology, we didn't have that now. So I was trying to play some Tetris.
Definitely finna take
They
my
pulled a gun on me.
Oh my God.
They shot me.
Oh, this man in a wheelchair. He about to win some money.
Yeah.
Young Italian man behind me. Can you hear
Hey,
them?
Shut up.
Fuck you, sit down.
Barely.
We went to Flanagan's.
Dixon thinks we can barely hear them.
And they were telling us about the...
He's your third eye.
They were telling us about the Vietnam coming at us. And I don't remember too much after that. I believe I had an episode. And then he shot me again. I tried to run away, then he grabbed a hold of me. That was a fear for my life. I didn't want him to touch me. I was so fucking scared. I'm in a wheelchair now.
So what you're saying to me is that the officer in question wrapped his arms around you in a
Fuck, what the fuck?
Honey, you're here with us. You're in court, honey.
All right. I have no further questions for Mr. Gurley.
Okay.
No, I don't have any questions.
Okay. All right. Ms. Rojas, you're welcome to counter question should you choose.
Oh, my back. You're not. Nothing's coming through your lips.
If you're speaking, we can't hear you at this time.
Something
No one
smells
can
like
hear you, honey.
I
Oh,
apologize. Wow.
Much better,
Wait,
dear.
Am I good? Okay.
Something
Yeah,
smells
yeah,
like
we can hear
shit.
you now.
Alrighty, like I was saying, good evening, Mr. GurMe.
oh,
Is it you?
So, when Mr. Leibowitz was just asking you for questions, I did notice that you did say that you had no idea what was going on at Flanagan's, that you claimed you must have had an episode.
yeah, there were some people inside. They're talking about their gooks, and I just went crazy.
So, in your statement, you do say and you do explain everything that did happen. To which you then follow up and claim that you realized you were having a PTSD flashback. But you were well aware of your actions and you were well aware of
Objection,
what was
Your
happening.
Honor. The witness has been diagnosed with dementia and often forgets information.
Has that been filed?
Yes, it has been filed in his medical records, Your Honor. He was
Here's
diagnosed
on
in
the line of
August
questioning,
14th, 2021.
I will overrule the objection for the continuation of this line of questioning.
Alrighty, as I was saying, can you walk me through what happened at Flanagan's?
I can't walk.
I apologize. Let me rephrase. Can you explain to me what happened at Flanagan's, Mr. GurMe?
Hold on, I gotta think about it. I got dementia.
Take your time.
Okay. What time is it?
It is currently 10:39 p.m.
Oh, I remember. Yo, I was talking to a bunch of gooks. A helicopter came out of nowhere. I was hanging with Dixon. And everybody was yelling that they were gonna come capture us. So, prisoner of war, our natural instinct was to run away, defend ourselves against those fucking bastards. I was armed, because this is America and I'm allowed to be. Oh, the cancer. You know, I defended myself. And when I thought I was being captured by those Vietnam commies, and Deputy Rivera came out of nowhere and fucking shot me.
So, in regards to the helicopter, your firearm in question, do you know what it was?
Yes, ma'am, my black powdered musket.
Your musket, correctly. You discharged your musket towards the helicopter in question, correct?
Yes, ma'am, I thought it was the lieutenant coming to get me.
You discharged your firearm in a public setting where not only there were fellow officers, but there were civilians in the area. Correct? At the time, you did not inform officers you were going to fire your firearm. You just did it?
I thought they were the Vietnam Army.
Do you understand that you may have been perceived as a threat, and that is why officers may have acted the way that they did? In your
I
mind.
had no idea where the fuck I was.
Yes, sir, I do understand that. But officers on scene reacted within the Synergy County Sheriff's policies of use of lethal force.
I never aimed my gun at him.
You did discharge your firearm at the Synergy County Sheriff's Office Air 1 helicopter, correct?
I don't know. I thought it was the Vietnam.
No further questions, Your Honor.
Rising sun was playing in my ears.
All right, Mr. GurMe, you're welcome to go sit back down. Roll back over.
Oh my goodness!
Somebody help him.
Oh shit!
Jesus Christ!
This
You're
is
right, sir.
fucking crazy.
Okay, Finn,
Oh,
honey, I
shit.
have to go to bed. My alarm just went off, honey. Okay, I hope.
Over there.
Sir, I'm
I
an
hope-
EMT with the fire department.
Okay.
Is that okay? How are
Goodbye.
you feeling?
All right.
Oh!
All right, Mrs.
Do you need any
Rojas,
help
would
with that,
you,
sir?
have a witness that you would like to call to the stand?
Yes, sir. I would like to call Deputy Morningstar to the stand.
Okay. Mr. Morningstar, if you would please approach Sheriff Nasty. He will get
There's stars in the morning.
Sir, do you need any help?
Please raise your right hand for me.
No.
All right.
Do you swear to tell the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God? All right, you may have a seat.
All right, Ms. Rojas, feel free to start your examination whenever you'd like.
Alrighty, would you please state your name and your rank for the record?
Grayson Morningstar. I'm a deputy with the Synergy County Sheriff's Office.
How
There's
long would you
stars in the
say
morning.
you've been employed with the Synergy County Sheriff's Office?
Give or take about a good 6 months.
Are you familiar with the department's policies regarding use of force?
Yes, ma'am.
Could you give me in your own words what that use of force policy would be?
Use of force, in my own words, would be anybody who poses a threat to the safety of other officers and the public.
Are you familiar with Cadet Eric Graves?
Yes, ma'am.
How would you describe Cadet Graves' professionalism as a cadet?
His professionalism, I believe, in my best opinion, is that he is very, very passionate and very professional when it comes with dealing with any citizens of the public.
And are you familiar with Deputy Clint Rivera?
I have to
Yes.
shit.
Oh, I think you already did.
And how would you, based on your experience, how would you describe
God damn it.
Deputy Rivera's temperament on duty?
His temperament, I would have to say, is very. I guess a good word to describe it is he is very passionate and very helpful.
He
in a
said
sense.
passionate puss.
Non-temperamental. He's never aggressive with any citizens of the public that I have seen when rolling around with him as a partner or in general.
Have you ever known Deputy Rivera to act recklessly?
No, ma'am.
In your experience, does he attempt de-escalation before resorting to force?
From what I have seen with my own very two eyes, yes, ma'am. He always tries to de-escalate.
And reverting back to the use of force policy, would an armed individual actively firing at Air 1 constitute a threat in which lethal force should be authorized?
Yes, ma'am.
And a follow-up, would discharging a flare gun towards officers during a pursuit also be a threat?
Yes, ma'am. As it can hurt anybody as an officer or a member of the public.
And moving forward, I have a few questions regarding Mr. Finn GurMe's statement of he was neglected within the cells. So, are high-risk detainees
sleeping.
sometimes kept
Oh.
restrained for officer safety?
Yes, ma'am.
Would you say that keeping a detainee restrained is within the Synergy County Sheriff's policies?
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
And in your professional opinion, is Deputy Rivera someone who targets civilians out of fear?
No, ma'am.
And based on what you know of him, would he discharge his firearm without believing there was a threat?
No, ma'am. If there is a threat, I've known him to always try to either de-escalate the situation or deal with the situation at hand.
And based on your training experience and knowledge of the officers involved, do you have any reason to believe that they acted outside of department policy on February 12th?
No, ma'am.
Do you believe that they responded to a rapidly evolving and dangerous situation accurately?
Yes, ma'am.
And finally, do you stand by their professionalism and their character under oath?
Yes, ma'am.
No further questions, Your Honor.
Okay. Mr. Leibowitz, at this time, if you'd like to cross.
Hello, Deputy Morningstar. How you doing this evening?
Pretty good. How about yourself?
Leibowitz, can I ask you to also to make sure you're yelling? You're kind of.
I am indeed yelling
perfect.
right now.
Okay, thank you.
So, I'd like to double back earlier on some words that you used to describe your fellow officers.
Yep.
When asked about their professionalism, you said that they showed passion. Now, is passion not another word for strongly feeling? Would you say that?
Guess so.
So, in saying that they're very passionate, would it be unreasonable to assume that that word could mean that they are quick to anger?
One more time.
I'll rephrase. So, by using the word passionate, which means to feel strongly, does that not mean that they would feel the emotion of anger just as strongly as the other emotions that they show while on duty?
Per se, but I guess so.
So, by saying that they have a balanced temperament, but also saying they're passionate, you are admitting that you are contradicting your own statements.
Okay.
Lawyer's pretty good.
Did you not hear me? I said yes. I guess not.
Sorry, I'm referencing my notes here for a second.
All good.
So as you know, as we are informed as attorneys here, I have read Arrest Policy 3 personally in preparation for this case, and nowhere in Arrest Policy 3 does it say that detainees who are deemed a high risk are allowed to remain cuffed in their cell unattended to. The only thing that is stated about the detainment of suspects is that they are asked after 15 minutes, they are required to be asked if they have ample food and water to remain alive in the cell. So you stated that within the rights of Synergy County, that we can detain and keep prisoners or suspects in cuffs for extended periods of time due to policy, yet in the policy, nowhere does it state this fact.
If they pose a threat, yes.
It is nowhere in Arrest Policy 3, it is not listed that you can leave them in cuffs if they pose a threat. So what I'm hearing is that the department took it on their own merit to take a person who is having an episode, place them in a cell, leave them handcuffed for an extended period of time without providing them with food and water, and then proceed to say, oh, it's in the policy, we can do this. So you took it upon yourselves as a department to keep an elderly man with dementia and cancer in handcuffs in a cell for an extended period of time with a policy that does not exist.
Oh, my bad.
Sir, is that a question or a statement? I'm confused.
I am asking you to confirm to me that these events occurred. Was he left in handcuffs in a cell in
Sir,
accordance with a department policy?
Sir, as I was not there, I do not know how long he was cuffed. So I cannot, say to agree.
So
nor
what you mean to
disagree.
tell me is that you are now being listed as a material witness in a case to which you have no involvement. Therefore, I would like all of the statements by Officer Morningstar
He
has been
was-
stricken from the record.
Objection. He was listed as a character witness.
What's a character?
Oh,
Excuse me, old man.
Be nice to him.
Sustain.
what?
We will sustain that objection. He is listed
Oh,
here as a
Thank
character.
you.
look at
Fucking
that.
old fart, man. What the
Ah,
fuck?
shook its get out of the way.
No further questions, Your Honor.
Okay.
So what the fuck is going on here?
Shut.
Nothing fun, at least.
All right, you are free to go ahead and sit back down.
All right, Your Honor.
Do these guys even know what year it
Mr.
is, or who the
Leibowitz,
president is? What the
if
fuck?
you'd like to call your
I don't have
second
any
witness.
presents.
Mr. Leibowitz?
I have no further witnesses to call to the stand. I only have a statement which was submitted through the
Okay.
department for a witness who could not be here today.
Okay. If you would like to go ahead and present that statement.
Yeah, let me pull it up here in my files. Correction, I believe he is here. I would like to call the owner of Flanagan's Pub to the stand, Mr. Kane.
Oh, wow.
Go get him,
Please
Tiger.
approach Sheriff Nash.
That's a nice suit.
I'm sorry, Mr. Nasty.
I know.
I apologize, Mr. Nasty.
Oh my
Do you
God,
swear to
they
tell the
could
truth,
probably do
whole
a lot of
truth, and
stuff
nothing
right
but
now.
truth, so
Everyone
help
seems
you
pretty
God?
tied up here.
Yes, sir.
Tied up. I
And
wish.
you can take that seat up in the stand.
I was tied up in Nam.
No. What?
All right, Mr. Leibowitz,
What?
you may.
Lady with the dark hair look
No.
good as fuck.
Oh shit.
For the Valentine's Day shoot.
All right, Kane.
No.
Hello. How are you doing? It's
Oh.
Ira Leibowitz. How you doing this evening?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. Can you,
Oh, I know
for
where I
the
am
court
now.
and for the record,
Speaking
please
of the ceiling
recount
and
your
Valentine's
statement
Day
of the
shoots.
events that occurred in the assault of Officer Rivera on my client, Mr. Gurmey.
Of course. So,
You
as
wanna
myself,
take a peek?
I was
Should we
not
go
on.
make outfits?
I was not there for
Mhm.
the beginning of the scene, or for the actions. I was on the other side of the city, but I was told that there was some stuff going around in the bar. And as the business owner, I feel like I'm accountable for that. So I was on the way. Once I was there,
Sorry.
I noticed that there was a helicopter
Jesus.
flying in the area.
Cute hair, girl.
Once I noticed that, I noticed couple old guys running around.
Would you shut up?
Seen the old guys, talked to them for a minute. Kind of got their side of the story, but did not, witness them inside. From when I talked to my employees, they were told that, the old guys are in there
Gabby.
getting food and drinks earlier, and there were a couple of
Hey, Gabby.
individuals trying to provoke them into getting
girl.
into a PTSD episode.
Girl,
To
we're
keep it
ready.
down, please.
Um,
Who the fuck just said that?
other than that,
Gabby,
once
do
I
you
was
want to get out of
there,
here?
I heard a couple of shots fired. Locked my doors from my business, just closed
Girl,
up,
let's go.
and from that, other than that, I can't really do anything else.
Now, just for the record, these old guys you're referring to, you are referring to my client and one Mr. Dixon, correct?
Yes, sir.
Dixon.
Ah! What?
And in your professional opinion, I mean, in your existence in this incident, did you perceive these elderly gentlemen to be threatening in any way towards your business?
No, sir.
So you would say that they're, respectable clients that you would welcome in your pub anytime.
Yes, sir.
Oh my back.
And you're saying that there was another instigating party in your bar at the time that was trying to elicit this response of firing weapons in a public location?
Yes, sir.
No further questions, Your Honor.
Weapons. I had him in Nam.
Please remain seated. There's cross-examination.
Yeah, thank you. Sit
Ms.
down.
Rojas, if you'd like to
Who are we examining?
Dixon, turn around.
What?
Alrighty, good evening, Mr. Smith.
Court's up here.
Good evening.
Oh, shit.
So, within the night
Yeah,
in
I
question,
did that too.
you did put in your statement here that there were, quote, several individuals present who were intentionally attempting to provoke Gurmey and butts into a PTSD episode. Their behavior appeared deliberate and targeted. After a short period of time, both GurMe and Butts both I apologize. Let me restart. After a short period of time, both GurMe and Butts began exhibiting signs consistent with PTSD episodes. Mr. Smith, can you explain to me what is consistent signs of a PTSD episode?
Referring back towards Vietnam, was my main concern. Talking about how we're under attack, consistently, that was what they were saying. We're under attack. We're under attack. Other than that, there was no other signs that I could physically see. Just due to the fact that it's not a physical illness. But other than that, I mean, you can read on a person
I'm sick.
the distress that they go through.
We're gonna go to a farm.
Need some more AC in it, bitch.
Alrighty, and
Bro,
revolving around Deputy Rivera and this unsolicited embrace, can you explain from your point of view how that went down?
I literally don't mean to keep shooting up.
I'm sorry, can you repeat that question?
Regarding Deputy Rivera and the quote unsolicited embrace, can you explain from your point of view what had happened?
From what I had noticed at that point, I was in the back of my business, my back driveway. As I was in my back driveway, I pulled in with my vehicle, like my truck. That scene, from what I was told, the scene was not secure, or at least it was visually that way.
I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick.
Once I got out of my vehicle, proceeded to enter my business, talk to my staff, figure out what was going on. Then I proceeded to talk to the officers. They refused to tell me what was going on.
I'll let you know. We only got one down. It'll be alright.
I got a little heated myself. Just because it was on my property and I was, a little confused on what was happening. But once all that, I tried to talk to the officers. I heard a couple shots fired, and I noticed I couldn't tell you which male it was, but it was one of the old males on his side with a gunshot wound from Deputy Rivera. But other than that, I was pushed away by the officers.
So you did not see the embrace in question?
Like I said, I seen Deputy Rivera, shoot, but I didn't see where he was shooting at. But afterwards, I did see a male, one of the old male, in front, deceased on his side.
Who the fuck you calling old?
I'm old, Dixon.
So in your statement here, you claim that you witnessed Deputy Rivera extend both of his arms outward and wrap them around GurMe in what appeared to be an unsolicited embrace.
That was from what my staff told me.
But you said in your statement, quote, once GurMe and Butts appeared to have calmed down, I personally observed Synergy County Sheriff's Office Deputy Rivera approach GurMe. Deputy Rivera extended both of his arms outward and wrapped them around GurMe in what appeared to be an unsolicited embrace. GurMe immediately began yelling for Deputy Rivera not to touch him, stating that the contact was unwanted and continued to call out for help. So you did not witness this, Mr. Smith?
I did witness it on CCTV after my staff told me so.
However, you did not clarify this in your statement.
No,
you
ma'am,
said you witnessed it.
I'll run over the OSC. I got this. Copy that. Let me know if you need me. I have the medic unit. Damn, for.
Your Honor,
advise PD, I have one female running towards me, hiding.
Dismissed.
It's gonna be blonde hair.
Witnessing on CCTV.
Are you being chased?
As witnessing with
No. As soon as she saw me, she ducked and hid in cover.
When he says
Has
he
the
personally
CCTV
observed?
footage been has the CCTV footage been submitted?
No, sir.
Got me sweating in the bitch.
I have one individual down. He's gonna be on his back.
Will uphold the motion to dismiss on the grounds that we do not
Go
have
for it.
the CCTV footage.
No further questions, Your
That
Honor.
article of evidence will be dismissed. now you are free to go take a seat.
Thank you.
Mr. Smith, right this way.
All right, defense. Do you have any further witnesses?
Thank you.
Of course, sir. you for
Yes,
your service.
sir. I would like to call Captain Kingston of the Synergy County Sheriff's Office to the stand as a character witness for Rivera.
Captain Kingston, please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
All right, you may approach the stand.
Thank you.
All right, Ms. Rojas, you are welcome to commence.
Would you go ahead and please state your name and rank for the record?
Josiah Kingston, captain of the SCSO.
How long have you been with the Synergy County Sheriff's Office? An estimate.
Approximately a little over a year and a half.
Were you directly involved in training Deputy Clint Rivera?
Yes, I personally was directly involved in training Deputy Rivera.
Lies. During Deputy Rivera's cadet training, what qualities stood out to you?
Well, Deputy Rivera had a outstanding ability.
Objection, Your Honor, irrelevant.
I'm gonna have one individual awake, conscious, scraped his knee real bad.
I apologize. Can you state the objection?
He signed the medical refusal. Copy, you got a waiver? 10-4. Copy.
Because you're asking during his training. We're not talking about during his training here. We're talking about during his duty.
Yes, but his training is what made him into the deputy he is today.
I will sustain, or I apologize. I will overthrow the objection solely on the basis that I do believe that, as a character witness, his intent here is to show us his full character. You may proceed.
Thank you. He showed a high level of ability to communicate and cooperate with other officers. And particularly, one thing that stood out the most to me was his ability to make the correct judgment calls in the heat of a moment, displaying high levels of being able to do so for an officer of the rank of deputy.
And in your experience, Captain, does Deputy Rivera make impulsive
Did you get
decisions or
your
measured
patient?
ones?
Are you good?
I would say that Deputy Rivera makes measured decisions routinely.
And based on your supervision,
I
have
did
you
get the
ever
patient up, but
discharged his
he
firearm
decided
without
to
perceiving
fly
a
out.
legitimate
10-4.
threat?
No, ma'am.
And based on your knowledge of Deputy Rivera's training and character, would it be consistent with his character to target somebody out of fear or personal bias?
No.
In a situation involving armed individuals discharging weapons, would you expect Deputy Rivera to act to neutralize said threats?
Yes.
And based on everything that you know about him, from his cadet phase to his deputy, as to the deputy he is now, do you believe that he acted as he was trained and was a responsible deputy in the evening in question?
I absolutely do.
Do you stand by your assessment of Deputy Rivera's professionalism?
Yes, ma'am.
No further questions, Your Honor.
Okay. Mr. Leibowitz, if you have any cross?
Oh, I do. How are you doing today, Deputy Kingston?
So, Captain Kingston, I'm doing well.
So, in your earlier assessment of Deputy Rivera, you were asked if he makes rash decisions or measured decisions. Is that correct?
Yes.
And your response was measured. Is that also correct?
Yes.
So, would it be suffice to say that he thinks about everything he does before he does it?
I believe that's what making measured decisions is.
So, with that character representation of him, would that mean that the reason he didn't submit his body cam footage for review would also be considered a measured decision in this case?
Well, I believe that Deputy Rivera was unable to submit his body cam footage for issues outside of his control.
But you see where the problem lies in here, right? By saying that he is a measured individual and then claiming out of control, he could, by sheer measure, have decided not to submit his body cam footage.
I disagree. I believe when I use the term out of control, I mean out of control, as in out of his ability to hand in a proper working body cam footage. Things
So
outside of.
Are you saying that he is not maintaining his body cam?
Oh, what I'm saying is that there was a well-documented issue with his ability to have his body cam working properly and efficiently. That was being addressed and worked on.
So what you're telling me is that the department allowed an officer with a faulty body cam to operate on the streets of Synergy County.
Objection, hearsay?
Overruled. There was no hearsay.
Can you repeat the question?
So what you're, I'm going to say it again. So what you are telling me here by saying this is that the Synergy County Sheriff's Office is allowing an officer to operate within the city with a faulty body cam so as to, I'm not going to assume, I'm not going to lead you here. You're saying that you're allowing an officer with a faulty body cam to operate on the streets of Synergy County.
What's happening?
Yes, body cams are not a necessity. They're just extremely encouraged.
In the policy, it is stated that body cams are required by all officers.
Yep.
It's the very first sentence of the body cam policies. No further questions, Your Honor.
Okay. All right, Kingston, you're welcome to step back down. Mr. Leibowitz, do you have any further evidence or witnesses to submit to the court today? Mr. Leibowitz?
Sorry, could you repeat that, Your Honor?
Do you have any further evidence or witnesses?
No further witnesses on the side of the plaintiff.
Okay. All right, Mrs. Rojas, do you have any further witnesses?
Yes, Your Honor. I would like to call Sheriff Nasty Johnson to the stand as a character witness.
Okay. Mr. Johnson, go ahead and approach. I will read you in. You swear to go ahead and raise your right hand. You swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but?
All the above, Your Honor.
All right, go ahead and take a seat. Ms. Rojas, you may commence when you're ready.
Good evening, Sheriff. Would you please state your name and position for the record? Or position for the record?
Yes, my name is Nasty N. Johnson, Sheriff of the Synergy County Sheriff's Office.
Who?
As sheriff, would you say you're responsible for the oversight of deputies and cadets within the Synergy County Sheriff's Office?
Yes, I am.
Are you familiar with the department use of force policies?
Yes, I am.
Would you mind explaining those to me?
Will do. I encourage all my officers to use the least force as possible. Starting off with just hands, maybe a taser. Nothing lethal unless it is warranted.
Are you familiar with Deputy Clint Rivera's service within the Synergy County Sheriff's Office?
Yes, I am.
Would you characterize Deputy Rivera as level-headed under stress?
Yes, he is level-headed under stress.
In your experience, is he someone who exercises restraint before escalating force? Would you trust him to respond appropriately to an armed suspect reloading?
Yes.
Leads me to my next question. Would an individual actively reloading a firearm in close proximity to deputies qualify as a potential threat?
That is a potential threat.
Would firing a weapon at Air 1 constitute a potential threat to deputies and pilots?
Yes.
Would firing a weapon at Air 1 constitute a threat to the civilians around?
Yes.
Would discharging a flare gun towards officers during a pursuit present the potential to cause serious bodily harm?
Yes.
Regarding the allegations in which Mr. GurMe was neglected whilst in custody, or I'm sorry, whilst being detained at the Synergy County Sheriff's Office jail cells, did you authorize
Dixon,
and or give Ira
forgot my
Leibowitz
cancer
or his
meds.
clients in question
You have
security
cancer?
camera footage from the cells?
Yeah, you dumbass.
No,
What?
we did not.
Dude. I need chemo.
Your Honor. Never mind, sorry. When, based on your knowledge, right, does Deputy Rivera have a history of targeting civilians out of fear or bias?
To my knowledge, no, he does not.
Do you believe that Deputy Rivera acted in alignment with his training on February 12th?
Yes, he did.
And do you stand by their professionalism as the sheriff of this county?
Yes, I do.
No further questions.
Okay. Mr. Leibowitz?
Hello, Sheriff Nasty. How are you doing today?
I'm doing fine, Mr. Leibowitz. How are you?
So, I have to get a few things straight because you know me, a man who likes to read his policies.
Understood.
When you were stating the proper rules of escalation to, the defendant's representation, you said we start with fists and we move our way up. When the policy states we start with words. So I'm just trying to figure out here if you misspoke there, or if you yourself, as the sheriff of this county, don't know your own policies.
In my words, so it don't get twisted, I did say we start with fists. A lot of times they start with words and work their way up.
Now,
I did speak, but yes.
Okay, I just wanted to clear that fact up. I'm not
Yeah,
attacking
no
your character here, Sheriff. Now, in regards to arrest policy 3, is it stated in the arrest policy that you are able to detain a suspect in handcuffs in their cell for an extended period of time as a permission guaranteed by the policy?
Can you repeat that for me, please, sir?
In the arrest policies of the sheriff's department, does it state anywhere in the arrest policies that you are allowed to detain a suspect in handcuffs in their cell for an extended period of time due to their proposed threat? Is it included in the policy?
At this time, no, it's not, but the policy is also in the process of being reworked due to leadership changes.
So, due to legal precedent in this case, which occurred during the original policies, did your deputies act in accordance with the policy?
To my knowledge, yes, they did, due to the fact I was not on duty that night.
So you're saying that within this policy, which explicitly does not state that you can detain a witness in handcuffs due to a proposed threat for an extended period of time, that they were acting within the policy by doing so?
That's what I'm saying, sir.
No further questions, Your Honor.
Okay. All right, Mr. Johnson, you are welcome to step down. And defense, do you have any further evidence or witnesses to present to the court?
Your Honor, I would like to bring up the quote security camera footage that was submitted from Mr. Leibowitz.
Okay.
In the security camera footage provided, it is an 8-second snippet to which, when asked, Sheriff Johnson did not authorize nor did he provide the security camera footage. The footage in itself, the origin is, I quote, "Its origins I cannot verify." The clip in question is, like I said, an 8-second snippet of David Street Police Station in which his client is standing perfectly still. You cannot see him breathing. You cannot see him moving. And for an individual such as himself who has sustained injury, you would imagine that he would be wobbling. He would be hurt. He would be stumbling. And in regards to him, and this is just me building off of this, in regards to his client being quote unquote held, detained, this, that, and the other, I would like to bring up the body cam footage that was submitted by Cadet Eric Graves.
Okay. Let's take just a brief recess. Mr. Leibowitz's brain went out for just a second. It will be back on momentarily. At this time, feel free to stretch your legs, take a brief recess. We will resume as soon as he's back.
Let us free!
Excuse me.
Good. We won.
We're not prisoners.
I once before.
We won the war.
You didn't win shit. I think that's what they told us.
All right, we won the war.
You didn't win shit.
I'm sorry, gentlemen. I apologize for that.
What the?
I don't know if it's a 5-minute thing or.
I don't know. We're at a recess right now, so anybody who comes in, make sure they get searched again. What is that noise? Is that a call?
What's going on?
Clear on the left side of the building.
Sir, are you okay?
Oh, my back.
Sir, let me check you out, sir. You got a bruised knee right there. Bruised.
What? Hey, you want to check me out? I'm not one of you folks.
I apologize. Let me rephrase. You're injured, or at least appear to be injured. If you don't mind, I could take care of.
Who
I
said
think
you
that's
asked
jelly. That's
instead
jelly
of just
from
touching
lunch.
me? Yeah, go ahead, take a look.
All right, let's see here. Do you feel any pain when I poke right here?
Oh, that feels great to sit down.
No.
No pain. What about right here in the forearm?
Oh, we're good. We're good.
No pain. I'm aware you suffer from dementia. If you can recall, try your best to. You remember when that blood started to come out? Oh.
My head just popped.
I'm aware you suffer from dementia.
Oh, sir.
Some folks aboard. Man, away the flag. Oh, that red, white, blue.
Wherever will be held captive as a prisoner of war.
Sir, if you could just stand still for just a second while I take a look at you.
Oh, shit, sir.
Mr. Garmy, that's a little close there.
Shit, sir.
Oh.
Oh, sir. Alright, sir, I'm gonna need you to sit down and stay still.
Alright, Mr. Finn.
Sir,
Get you
took
to
a
go
pretty
back
bad fall
behind
in your
the
condition.
little swinging doors for me.
I advise that you stay still so I can
Why'd you call me?
assess you.
Mr. Finn, gonna get you to
Who's
go
Finn?
behind those.
I'm gonna go take a look here.
It's Finn.
When I poke here,
That's
does it
Finn?
hurt?
Thank you.
When I poke you, does it hurt?
I'm Mr. Dixon.
Excuse me,
Oh,
sir.
oh,
I'm so
oh,
sorry. I'm
oh.
so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Let me get out of your way.
Hey,
Sir, if you don't want to be assessed, I'm gonna need you to sign a
excuse
form.
me, sir.
Do you have
I'll sign
anybody
it.
that can sign it for you, or did you sign it yourself?
I'll sign.
I'm just trying to stay out of their way.
Is he AMS?
Alright.
Oh my
If you can just
god,
sign right here.
Morningstar, you're all over the place.
There you go.
Perfect. Well, sir, we'll be here just in case anything happens. Please try your best to be careful.
Okay. Alright. Miss Rojas, he is like seconds away from being here, so give it just a moment.
Do you have something to drink?
He's like seconds away
I
from
got water.
being
Oh, no
here.
problem. We're waiting on,
Just a minute.
we're
I got
waiting
liquor. You want liquor?
Graves as well. He had
Oh, okay. Oh, perfect.
I actually have coffee. Coffee? Coffee?
This is a reminder that y'all should eat and drink now. Yeah.
Oh, very good point. Yes, everyone make sure you're eating and drinking.
Your Honor,
I don't need food though. You got some food?
We don't want diabetes.
I got food. You want food? I can
Oh,
drop
yeah,
you some.
No, the business owners are coffee.
Excuse me, Mr. GurMe, are you good on drinks?
Coffee though.
Oh, I'm good, sweetheart. Believe me, am I good?
Mr.
Alright.
Raymerx.
What are you doing
That
after
was-
this?
Mr. Raymerx, owner of
Hopefully, just
owner of Burger
relaxing,
Shop.
Mr.
Do you have
GurMe.
any?
You
Hopefully.
wanna come relax?
Do you have any rim jobs for me? Or cream pie?
Oh,
Nothing like
you
saying,
are-
"Don't work
Yes, how
hard,
does it feel
Robert,
getting
and
hit
then
on by an
having
old
You're
man?
quite a
You can eat it
gentleman.
back.
I
You mean like the
appreciate it.
usual?
My wife fajita, she don't eat it now. Put her in the microwave.
We'll do it. We'll do it on the gavel.
We're ready to
Alright.
get some order real quick.
I didn't order
I'd
nothing.
like to order quarters back in session.
Sounds like fucking shit.
All right, Ms.
I didn't
Rojas,
order
if
anything.
you would like to
Here, I
restart and resume, I'll just have you go ahead and restart your point of order.
Sit down, Graves.
What's that?
What are you ordering?
Alrighty. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
What?
Alrighty. I would like to bring forth the
Thank you.
footage that was provided by Mr. Leibowitz and his client
Okay. I can,
regarding
let
the
me put
jail
that on this
cells.
screen right behind me.
What? Who's screaming behind you?
You.
Oh. I'm not yelling.
If everyone will direct their attention here.
Hey, that's me.
This is the footage in question.
What the?
Dixon had me in jail.
Okay.
The fuck is that?
Alrighty, Your Honor. This footage in question, when the sheriff was asked if he authorized and or gave the plaintiff this security camera footage from these cells, he said no, which was when I was questioning him up there. The footage in question is an 8-second snippet from when he was detained. The footage's origin is also unknown. It says, and quote, its origins I cannot verify. It is from the client. It makes me wonder the authenticity of the security camera
Objection,
footage
Your
itself.
Honor, it was submitted into evidence before the case and approved by both parties and not objected upon within the judge's chambers when asked about the submitted evidence.
I will sustain that objection. This has been submitted into evidence, given ample chance for review.
Evidence of what?
I would also like to draw a point that while it is an 8-second clip, if you look at the timer in the upper right-hand corner, it is actually a 19-minute and 20-second clip that has been sped up. The timer very rapidly increases through there, but you may proceed.
Rapids. There's
And
no
I would like
water
to
here.
also draw attention to the body cam footage that was submitted.
Okay.
I would like to draw a point to 1 minute and roughly 15, or no, I'm so sorry, 1 hour and 15 minutes.
I gotta take my meds.
Okay, give me just one moment. I apologize. I'm pulling that up right now. You said 1 hour, 15 minutes?
Roughly, yes.
What are we doing then? Is that when you and me are going to my house? An hour and 15
Are we in
minutes.
fajita?
Okay, I have that Right here.
There's plenty of time for the pills to kick in.
So that is just a rough estimate of when. But moving forward, it is seen that Mr. GurMe in question is uncooperative with the deputies. When they go in to uncuff him, which is his forwarding, it goes about an hour and 20 minutes. As soon as he is uncuffed after being extremely uncooperative, he proceeds to start a physical altercation with Deputy Allen, rendering him unconscious. And when he is out of these cells, he proceeds to do the same to Cadet Graves, to which Cadet Graves tried de-escalate, or not, he tried to use non-lethal force with his taser by tasing the individual twice. Subject did not respond to the taser. After rendering both officers unconscious, it is seen in the body cam footage that Mr. GurMe takes the keys off of an officer and releases his accomplice. Now, I would just like to draw attention that this goes back to my previous statement of that Mr. GurMe and Mr. Bus in question have both been violent throughout every interaction with the officers in question, and that's what leads me to state that I believe that Deputy Rivera's actions were within reason when they handled him previously.
Okay. Do you have any further witnesses or evidence that you would like to present to the court today?
Yes, I would like to bring Captain Kingston back on the stand for his report of what happened with Deputy Rivera on Ocean Highway.
Okay. Kingston, please approach.
The fuck was that?
Kingston, do you swear to tell the truth, whole truth, and nothing?
They're coming. They're good. Oh my god. Oh.
Mr. King, just no flash photography.
I know. I didn't mean to. I'm sorry.
It's setting off the two gentlemen.
Yeah, I'm trying to get off now. I'm sorry.
Appreciate it.
Potentially a bailiff
Yeah.
or two to go down and check on him.
Sick man.
Excuse me,
Grayson, you can
EMS.
go ahead. If we could get a medic out there.
Yes, ma'am.
The judge is requesting EMS help for the subject that just potentially rolled down the stairs.
I don't know for sure if he did, but I absolutely heard a lot of crashing.
Sir, you alright?
Sir, what's your
Okay.
name?
There's
Sir?
a lot
of tumbling.
What's your name? Do you remember your name?
Oh, I know you. You're a live action reporter.
Do you remember your name?
I am the live action reporter, yes, sir.
I need everybody to get out of here so I can go up these steps.
All right, you need a push?
Come on, let me help you, sir.
All right, let's. Yeah,
There you
yeah.
go,
He's
keep
gotta get
pushing.
him run up. Watch out. He's gotta get him run up.
Go for it.
Coming down.
Oh, the other one's down here too. Okay.
Put it in reverse, Terry. Put it in reverse.
Help!
Oh, okay. Okay.
Everybody go away. We'll get it.
Alright.
Get out of
All
here.
right, everyone back in the courtroom.
I can't stand.
You guys offered physical assistance. He did not want it.
No.
Oh, wonderful.
Let me, sir.
Well, shit,
Oh,
Court.
no,
Go away.
Okay. He's almost got it.
Don't watch us anymore.
Gentlemen, watch out just in case they do come flying up these stairs.
What was that, Mr. Sheriff?
We can resume.
Get everyone returned back to the courtroom. They'll take the ramp outside.
Go ahead. Back.
Nasty, if we just want to keep one officer to monitor them, make sure that they're staying safe.
Grayson, you can go ahead.
You can go ahead and proceed, Mr. Rojas.
Okay. Oh, wow. Oh, excuse me. I'm so sorry. Please don't hit me.
Oh.
I kind of like my
Hey,
ankles.
Dixon. Fuck you.
Okay, Ms. Rojas, you're good to go.
Alrighty.
What's so funny?
Good afternoon again, Captain Kingston. So this is regarding your statement on what happened at the Great Ocean General Store. Can you please explain to me what happened?
Yeah. So, dispatch had received a call for a store robbery at the Great Ocean General Store at Postal 914. Myself and Deputy Rivera immediately routed and responded to said store robbery call from the LS parking lot. When we arrived at the store at Postal 914, myself and Rivera observed there was no longer individuals at the store, and after making sure that the store was safe and there was nobody inside, we cased the outside area to make sure no criminals were still in the vicinity, so that it was safe for all the units to come in and we can conduct a proper investigation as to what happened there. At that time, Deputy of Special Investigations Matt Williams had arrived with a Finn and
Sit
Dixon
spin.
in the back of his
That's
patrol
me.
car. Dixon and Finn had gotten their way out of his patrol car and found their way into the store of said robbery. After going into
Both
the
individuals are going to be in the
downstairs
courtroom.
portion of the store and firing off a few rounds of their muskets,
Where's
they
that?
returned upstairs, as to which Finn had put a lit cigarette that was in his mouth in the corner trash, setting parts of the store on fire.
How about a sit?
Deputy of the Special Investigations Unit, Matt Williams, was able to put out the fire with a fire extinguisher from his trunk. Afterwards, Dixon and Finn attempted to get into multiple local vehicles before being warned to stop, as that could result in them being detained and arrested for attempted theft of the vehicle.
I didn't do shit.
At that
to
time,
shit?
after conducting our
Go to the
investigation of the
bathroom.
store and getting ready to clear
What?
out,
Go to the
Deputy
bathroom.
Rivera had gotten inside of my passenger side of my patrol car
If you insist.
and locked the door as he perceived Finn pulling up to my driver's side of the car, attempting to get in. Deputy Rivera made it abundantly clear that Finn was not to get inside of the patrol vehicle, and that he was not allowed to. Finn became very
Oh, you
enamored
shit.
with my laptop computer in my standard patrol car because he wanted to quote unquote play Tetris on my work computer.
I'd like to play Tetris.
Deputy Rivera and I both told Finn to step away from the patrol car and not to go inside, so that I would be able to get inside the vehicle and we'd be able to clear the scene. And Finn proceeded to step in front of my vehicle, murmuring some kind of veteran displeasures at Deputy Rivera specifically, being that Rivera made him abundantly clear that he was not allowed to get in my vehicle, and Finn was not pleased with that. Finn then retrieved his musket
I call him a gook.
from wherever he kept it and held the musket in his hand. The same one that he had just been firing.
What?
Deputy Rivera matched his force with his force, and at that time pulled out his standardized patrol pistol and urged Finn to put his musket away. Finn proceeded to not only not put that musket away and lay his weapon down, but he proceeded to then load the musket in front of Rivera and start saying some obscenities towards him in displeasure of not being able to get in my patrol car. And in fear of Deputy Rivera's life, he fired a single shot, neutralizing Finn at the scene.
And did Deputy Rivera stop firing once the threat was neutralized?
Yes, he fired a non-lethal shot in Finn, and once he was neutralized, he stopped firing.
Were his actions consistent with the department use of force policy?
That is correct.
And based on your training and experience, was the use of lethal force justified?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you observe any malicious intent or recklessness in Deputy Rivera's actions?
Not only did I not witness any malicious intent through Deputy Rivera's actions, I witnessed a man who was disappointed and upset in the fact that he had to even issue lethal force.
And in your opinion, as a captain, did Deputy Rivera act in defense of life for not only himself, but you as well?
I would say so, yes. Not only did he act in defense of his life, he acted in defense of the other officers.
Can I play
on scene
Tetris now?
as well as the other civilians passing by as well.
Captain Kingston, based on everything that you observed, do you believe that Deputy Rivera acted reasonably and lawfully?
Yes, ma'am.
No further questions.
Okay.
I don't have any questions. Oh!
Hello,
What the fuck?
Officer Kingston. How are you again?
I'm doing well.
I have
Fucking
a few
idiots.
questions in regards to some of your answers here. You said, quote, that he fired on him in a non-lethal way. Is that correct?
I said that he fired a non-lethal shot.
He fired a non-lethal shot. What type of firearm did he fire said non-lethal shot from?
He fired his standard service pistol. If you would like, I can clarify that a non-lethal shot would be one that would not pose a serious risk to killing said individual. So a non-lethal shot in that case would be not a headshot.
So what you're telling me is a elderly man with cancer was fired upon from a police
You
service
got cancer?
pistol, and it was
Yes, I
considered
have
not
cancer.
a threat to his life.
No, sir. That is not what I'm telling you.
And at any point during this interaction, did my client, Mr. GurMe, point his weapon at any of the officers on the scene?
I believe so, yes.
You believe so or you know so? These are very important details.
I would say yes.
You would say yes or you are saying yes? I just want to make sure this is clear.
Yes, this is me saying yes.
So, my client never pointed his weapon at any officers at that scene. And because there is no body cam footage here, because you allowed an officer to operate on the streets without a functional body cam, it is now your word against the defendant. Therefore, this cannot be taken into equation here because this is now he said, she said bullshit. Pardon my French.
I would disagree, sir. Being is that my understanding is that there is a statement from Deputy Rivera as well. So this would be multiple officers stating the same thing that they observed. And I would like to make heavy note of the fact that a Deputy Rivera cannot control his functioning body cam due to out-of-head issues.
So it states in the policy that he should have a functional body cam in order to work for the Synergy County Sheriff's Office.
My understanding, and you can cross-check this with Sheriff Nasty as well, is that having a body cam is highly encouraged, but not a necessity.
This is just purely based on the policy that is presented before. It is stated in the Synergy County Sheriff's Office policies that all officers must be able to provide body cam footage. It does not have to be live service body cam footage, but it does have to be at least recorded and stored for 14 days after incident. This is in the policy. So I'm not attacking you here, Officer Kingston. I am simply trying to come to the fact that there is an officer operating on our streets without a functional body cam. Therefore, making this case especially hard to get to the bottom of because we cannot review the footage.
While I would agree that having footage from the body cam would make things much easier in this situation, I believe that's why it is imperative and very important that we have multiple people who were able to be on scene and witness such events so that you can get multiple statements of what happened.
So, nobody else has presented a body cam of this incident, however. Therefore, I am asking that this incident here, unless I have one more question for you about this incident, and we'll use this. Were my client and his friend Dixon asked to help in this scenario by one of the officers?
We were in the
I'm sorry, I was having a brain headache. Would you mind repeating that?
It was a mission.
Did Matthew Williams, an officer in the sheriff's department, while at LSC, Los Santos Customs, so that we can make sure that an acronym is correct, ask my client and his friend Dixon to assist on the scene? And did they ride in Matthew Williams's car to the scene?
Well, in my statement that I just given to DA Cassandra Ross, myself and Deputy Rivera had left the scene of LS first, and were first on scene of the store robbery in question. So I did not perceive any conversations with a Matthew Williams and your client at the time, because there I had left to go on the call.
While you were at the scene, did my client and his friend Dixon arrive in the car of Matthew Williams?
My understanding is that they were secured in the back of Matthew Williams' car from the scene at LS.
So just for your recollection, which seats of the car are you saying that my client was in?
My understanding was that they were in the back seats of
my client has told me that he was riding in the passenger seat of that car. Can you confirm with some shred of proof that he was in the back of that car? Do you know for certain he was in the back of that car?
My understanding, based off of what a Matthew Williams told me, was that they were in the back of his car.
Is Matthew Williams in the courtroom today?
Matthew Williams is not in the courtroom.
Okay, so we just have to assume that Matthew Williams told you the truth here, and that Matthew Williams was, that I just have to trust that you know what Matthew Williams said here.
Well, sir, with all due respect, are you not having the courtroom try and just believe and trust that your client with dementia is telling the truth here? Are you not doing the same thing?
So you're saying my client, a decorated and medaled war hero, simply because he has dementia cannot be trusted?
No, I'm simply posing the same question back to you.
He got shotgun! He got shotgun!
With 100% certainty, trust my word to mouth. Would it not be the same?
No further questions, Your Honor.
Okay. All right, Kingston.
Yes!
Step down now. Okay. All right. Does either party have any final witnesses or evidence they would like to submit before we deliberate?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. At this time, we're going to go ahead and take
Your Honor, I actually would like to call my client back to the stand, please.
Okay.
I can't stand.
Mr. GurMe,
Well,
if
you can
mind just
stay
wheeling
seated.
Right up here in front of the stand. Oh, thank
Jesus,
you.
where'd that come from?
It comes out of nowhere. Mr. Garman, can you please raise your right hand?
I can't. Mine's broken.
I understand that. Well, do you swear to tell the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth again?
Again.
All right. Thank you.
All right, you may begin.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Staff Sergeant Gurk.
Lawyer, hello.
It's when you were at LSC, were you
With my musket.
asked by Matthew Williams to assist him on a robbery call?
Yes, sir. Matthew Williams asked me, due to myself and Dixon's heroic war hero stuff, to come help them on an armed robbery off our Great Ocean Highway.
And which seat of his car did you ride in to this scene?
I rode in the front passenger side seat.
And did Matthew Williams give you any items from, the police armory to assist in this call?
Yes, sir. While at LSC, Matthew had given me a flare gun, and prior to asking me to come on this call, he had actually asked me to shoot one Nathan Gambetti with it to see if it would inflict any injury, because they just got him and they were testing him.
So you're saying that the sheriff's department also did not have the public safety in mind by saying that you should harm an unarmed civilian with a new piece of police equipment?
I would say that's correct. For the record, I did shoot at him under lawful order by the police officer.
So what you're saying is that these officers would have no reason to fear you since they're handing you weapons?
Considering they asked us to come help, I don't understand why they'd be scared of me, though Mr. Rivera told me several times throughout the night that he was scared of me.
Very interesting. So you're telling me that Officer Rivera had expressed a personal bias towards you throughout the entire night, citing that he was afraid of you.
That's what it seems, sir. During the first shooting, I was holding my musket. I was not aiming it at anybody, and he shot me while in the passenger seat of Captain Kingston's Corvette police vehicle.
And at any point, did you point your firearm at an officer of the law?
No, sir. I was attempting to put a .50 caliber ball back into my musket because I am a 2A resident of the city, and I, at the time, had a valid weapons permit, which they unlawfully took from me.
And how long would you say it takes on average for you to load a ball and black powder into your musket?
Roughly 9 to 14 seconds, depending on if I move, because my joints hurt.
So you're telling me that Officer Rivera had 9 to 14 seconds to unlethally stop you from loading that firearm, but he chose to use his police service weapon that poses a lethal threat to shoot you.
While remaining seated with Captain Kingston in the car next to him. Yes, sir.
No further questions, Your Honor.
I don't have any questions.
All right, Miss Rojas, do you have any further questions?
What's a Rojas?
I do. If you give me just one moment to pull up the record I need.
What's a record? They don't make those anymore. Oh, they might.
So, as it was previously stated, when I had spoken to you earlier, Mr. GurMe, it was established that you suffer from dementia.
Yes, ma'am, correct.
For someone who suffers from dementia, you seem to recollect everything that had happened almost perfectly.
May I ask you a question?
Yes, sir.
Are you a certified physician?
I am actually, yes.
So as a certified physician, you should understand that dementia comes in stages where 1 second I can't remember anything, but next minute I can remember anything possible.
Certainly. Going back to the flare gun in question. Going back to the flare gun in question, Mr. GurMe, you said you received that from a Matthew Williams, correct?
Yes, ma'am. My back hurts.
I'm sorry about that.
No, you're not.
Okay. With the flare gun, in question during a pursuit in which you were fleeing from the police. You proceeded to use that flare gun. You discharged that flare gun toward officers, correct?
Which I thought was a Vietnam Army. I had taken my medicine after the fact.
A flare gun that you had previously used against somebody, again, yes, at the word, a lawful order, by Matthew Williams, that did indeed cause harm to an individual. So you proceeded to turn around and use that flare gun to cause bodily harm to officers in question. In fact, Kingston was set on fire during this
Yes,
incident.
ma'am.
Do you remember that?
Yes, ma'am, that would be correct. The federal government of the United States of America allows the Second Amendment for me to defend myself and bear arms under any force necessary. That is what I had with me to defend myself. Therefore, my actions were legal by law.
You used, I'm sorry, let me rephrase. The flare gun that you were given, you discharged at the officers during a pursuit.
Which at the time I thought I was being captured in Vietnam. I wish my wife Fajita was here, she could tell you. I think she passed away.
I'm sorry for your potential loss. No further questions, Your Honor.
I have no questions.
Okay.
If I can get
All
on
right,
the
Mr.
stand.
Goodman, you're welcome to roll back to your spot over there.
They see me rolling. They hate it. Oh, Jesus Christ.
All right, at this time, I will ask Ms. Rojas to go ahead and approach for your closing statement before our final deliberation.
What's the Rojas? I think it's a guy. There's no boat
Excuse me, I'm headaching, sorry.
You're fine.
Oh, get her some Advil. Oh, then I have Advil. Hold on. Don't do nothing. Don't play Tetris on that iPad. You'll get in trouble. Here you go. Here's some Advil. Carry on.
Just
Oh shit! Don't take that! Don't take that! Don't take that! That's mine.
It's on the desk here. You're more than welcome to take it back.
Mine.
Oh.
Wrong pill. Sorry. Proceed.
Okay, Ms. Rojas, you are welcome to continue whenever you're ready.
It's about to get wild.
Your Honor, in regards to the case at hand, I go back to my previous statement that I believe that Deputy Rivera did act within departmental policy. I believe that he did defend himself against someone who posed a threat to not only the Synergy County Sheriff's Office, but the civilians surrounding it. That's all.
Okay. Mr. Leibowitz, please present your closing.
We're closed.
My client, Mr. GurMe, though he is a flawed man, and he did act in malice in certain situations throughout the night, was convicted and served his time for those crimes. He was handed weapons by the department to test on civilians. So the crying of public peace and protecting people is a fallacy in this case. Seeing as how they're handing weapons to people they claim are violent and vicious and malicious.
You're gonna hit me with the fucking door. Stop it.
They neglected my client for over 19 minutes in direct violation of their own policy. As 15 minutes passed, he was not offered food or water. He was left in handcuffs in the department in direct violation of their policy, as I have quoted direct from the policy. They used a service weapon to fire on an elderly man who is going through the process of a 9 to 14 second reload on a weapon, which was plenty of time to place the service weapon back in a holster and draw a taser to truly non-lethally detain my client. There is a personal bias that has been stated by my client that he had heard directly himself from Officer Rivera of him being afraid of my client directly to him, instituting a personal bias when in any interaction with my client. And honestly, even if we say these are justified actions and not assault on my client, the negligence of him in that cell cannot go unpaid for by this department. No further remarks.
Okay.
Jesus Christ, this guy should be a lawyer.
At this time, we are going to go ahead and take a 5-minute recess. We will
Recess.
be back at 5 on the dot. I ask that everyone please,
You're done school.
if you need to go outside, take a
Let's
quick
go to the
smoke,
playground.
walk, go to the bathroom.
Oh,
Please be back.
Christ.
You're coming. You're coming with me.
Sir.
Quarters in recess.
Come on, Dixon. Let's go to the playground.
Sir, please don't go that way. Sir.
The door. Oh.
Sir. I can't
To the
allow
playground.
you to go this way, sir. You're gonna fall.
Get out of my way. I'll sue you next.
Come on. Let's not go out this way. You go downstairs again. No.
Come on, sir. You're gonna.
I'm suing you next.
Sir, please don't go down those stairs. You're gonna fall.
Do
again.
not. Oh Lord.
Go somewhere.
How many med kits you got on you?
I got. Oh fuck! I got.
I got my bag just in case, but I don't think I have enough.
I lost my bag and I forgot to get another one, so I have to first aids.
I got mine, so you're good. I'm on the medic unit.
Let's clear out their way just in case they come swimming by.
I'm not even.
Oh, that's better. Excuse me.
Oh, hey.
Oh. Oh, Jesus Christ. Excuse me.
What's so funny, sir?
Well, we got Grandpa 1 and Grandpa 2 jumping staircases right now. Do we get to take them back to the assisted living facility?
I don't know.
I'm taking. I ain't taking Grandpa back. Okay.
Oh.
I'm gonna check you out, Mr. GurMe.
No, I'm suing them next.
Mr.
Oh,
GurMe, you
Mr.
fell out of your
come here.
chair, hon.
I'm stuck. Help.
Grandpa.
Mr. GurMe,
Ma'am, what's your
hon,
name?
you fell out of your chair.
I'm
sorry?
suing them next.
What's your name?
Dr. Cassandra Hunt.
Dr. Mr.
Let's
Gurmey,
go to this
if
courthouse.
you let us take
Is
some
it wheelchair
pictures, you can
accessible?
go on a date with Doctor.
Don't touch me. That's assault. That's battery.
We'll take you to K&W.
That's
It's okay.
battery.
I don't even think he heard you, so I'm
I have a
chilling.
lawyer.
Yeah,
I need a lawyer.
I thought it would work. You know, it would have worked if he heard me.
That's battery.
But he didn't hear you, so we're gonna. He didn't hear you, so we're gonna keep
Get
it
off
that
my
way.
wheelchair.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Don't touch him. Get off my wheelchair. I'm suing you next. What's your
You're
name?
gonna auction me off on a date.
We're trying to make sure you're okay.
You're next. Don't touch him. I'm suing the fire department. $3.5 million for battery.
The fire department was like,
I pulled this man out of a cage.
we'll let you go on a date with Dr.
In Vietnam.
I was like, what?
I'm gonna be in the
Watch him
area.
shoot 6
Next
monkeys.
location. I'm gonna be searching. Copy.
They were in the trees. Oh.
There's nobody
and
in
also,
the trees.
just so you guys know, you don't have to respond, but
Mr.
we get a
GurMe,
medical call.
hun, they're just
They
trying to
locked
help you.
the
You fell out of your
courthouse
chair.
doors,
You hit the
so
ground
have to
pretty.
get
He
It's
touched
battery.
someone
you.
to come unlock it for
It's
you.
battery. Okay.
Which makes no sense.
Ready.
Traffic?
Mr. GurMe, do you want any help from
So-
EMS today?
If it's above you in
Yeah,
my
there's
house,
no one
yes,
near.
ma'am.
I'm heading back.
Well, why don't you let these nice gentlemen check you out to make sure you don't have any injuries, okay?
Are you gonna come over after?
I am going to a bar after this.
I'll be there. Go ahead, look at my knee.
Okay. Go ahead, EMS.
Alright.
That's if he lets you in.
Where's it hurting?
In my lower section.
Oh. There you go, Proby.
Hi, Mr. Gurmey, can you tell
Say
me
it,
where
spin.
exactly
Specify
in
which
your lower
one.
section it hurts?
No.
If you can't tell me that, then I can't
I'm a
help you, Mr.
lawyer,
Gurmey.
Kingston.
I'll sign a waiver.
Well, okay then, I'll have you
Well, you
sign
at least need to be checked out, Mr. Gurmey.
It's just bullshit.
Let us help you.
I've gone through like 5 cigarettes today alone. Hey everyone, please remember to eat and drink.
Mr. Grimm, can you?
I can't fucking stand. Do not have eyes.
Please be seated. Come to order.
I didn't order nothing.
French fries.
Oh, that sounds delicious.
There you go. Lord.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I have a verdict.
What?
Put the Viagra
You have a
away.
dick?
I
He
would
said
like
he
to
has a dick.
preface beforehand. Thank you very much to Sheriff Nasty for coming down here.
Why is he nasty?
I do believe
So
that
nice to call memes.
as a new sheriff, he is going to do some great things. Now, leading from that, I would like to say I've reviewed the evidence presented, and frankly, I'm a little bit disturbed by what has come to light regarding the internal operations. We've heard testimony regarding policies that were verbally given, yet inconsistently applied. And I want to be really clear that a law enforcement agency cannot operate on word-of-mouth policy. When rules change depending on who's working the shift, who's giving the order, that's no longer policy and is chaos, which breeds nothing but liability. The citizens of the state deserve certainty, and they deserve to know that the officers sworn to protect them are all operating from the same rulebook and with the same understanding. Therefore, the court partially rules in favor of the plaintiff, and the orders are going to be as follows. Regarding the damage for the harm caused by their negligence, leaving a man suffering from mental ailments in a cell, handcuffed with no food or water for almost 20 minutes, the plaintiff will be awarded in the sum of $2 million, payable immediately by the sheriff's office. Second, money alone is not going to fix this broken system. So I am ordering a mandatory policy rewrite and retraining for the Synergy County Sheriff's Office. This will be done in collaboration to ensure that policy is as followed. That body cameras are, if they are required, it is followed. If they are
professional.
required, it is followed.
Who the fuck was that?
In addition, I am ordering that the SCSO pay to the local VFW as well as the Department of Veteran Affairs $500,000 as restitution for the gross misrepresentation and miscare of these war veterans. I would like to reiterate that although some of their crimes were brought up, they did serve their time, they did go to jail, they did pay their fines, and all of that was done before we got here today. What we are discussing today was more how these men were treated in the by process of all of that. Thank you all for coming down today. The $2 million paid to Mr. GurMe and his team will be made available from the sheriff's office immediately. Thank you.
Thank you.
All rise.
I can't.
Court is adjourned.
Fucking
Thank
stand.
you guys did good. You guys are more than welcome to head out. I'm gonna hang back for a second.
Get the fuck out of the way.
Agent 2 is going back in service.
Medic 1 sim traffic.
Yep, it's over.